Hello, how are you going?
I'm here to see the lawyer.
Okay, just take a seat.
Hi, you must be Alex. I'm Sam.
Hi.
Please come through.
They fired me for no reason, you know, Tenrun did. Tenrun Hospital. What that damn? Because they need to be investigated because they're pretty corrupt, you know. Half their board. Like said, has shares in this other company that's, you know, tenders for gardening contracts.
Okay, so let's start.
And the food is bad and the hygiene practices are terrible. I should have reported them for that. They knew I could have reported them for that. Maybe that's why they fired me.
Okay, I'm going to need some basic details first.
My supervisor was a real piece of work. You should have heard the way she talked to me like I was nothing. Like I was just, you know. But I always put in the hard yards. Yeah? I just always did the extra bit. But
Okay, Alex, I know you're upset.
Of course I'm upset. I've been fired. I don't, know what I'll do now. I don't know how to pay the rent. I've got 3 kids. And I'm just looking for jobs, but there's just nothing. There's just no work for me.
I know it's hard, but let's start at the beginning.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just so upsetting, you know, to just lose your livelihood.
It must be very difficult. So let's start at the beginning. When did you start working at the hospital?
Well, my friend Ben, he got me the job, but he doesn't work there no more because I think that maybe he just got the idea that it was going downhill and, you know, I had that idea myself. I should have just...
Yes, okay, but the date when you began?
I don't know. It's July or something like that, but I don't really know.
Were you given any warnings before you were dismissed?
I wasn't told nothing. She said to me that you gossip, you know, but I don't gossip, I talk. Everybody talks, you know. But I think she didn't like the fact that I just called a spade a spade. Just after we came back from Christmas holidays, she told me that I was too slow when I cleaned up the ward. We came back on the 3rd, hardly any break at all, and this is what you have to come back to. And I said, too slow? I can't believe you're saying that to me. I do it proper, okay? Because people's health is at stake. If you do it any quicker, you know, it's just dangerous. I do it the right way, because, you know, that's how it should be done. But she said something about a policy, and I said, show me this policy, and she just couldn't. She didn't know where it was. If I was doing something wrong, I would admit it, you know, because sometimes you need a good boot up the backside. But, and if I deserve it, you know, I'd take it. But I didn't. She doesn't know nothing. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. Too slow.
So you were told not to talk too much, not to gossip. I'm presuming that was the verbal warning, and then you were told you weren't working quickly enough, so...
You know, she said all types of things to me. She said that I didn't have the right shoes, you know. I asked her at the start if I had the right shoes and if they were okay, and she said yes. But then it's the supervisor, it starts a few months back, yeah, you know, and she's the one who makes all the trouble. It was fine for her, right? Like, no complaints, whatever. If I just did my job right, because I did. I was never late, not even called in sick or nothing. She says, you got the wrong shoes. I say, fine, you go talk to Ross about my shoes. My shoes are okay for now, she says. And I say, for now? What's that supposed to mean? Like, my shoes won't be okay tomorrow? What about next day? What about next week? Yeah? She says, like, they have to be clean, they're not damaged. And I say, what are you saying? My shoes aren't clean now? And she says, no, but, you know, make sure they stay clean. And she just says all these things just to cover up her behaviour, you know, after she talked to us. He said it was okay, she knew it was okay. But she just makes out like, you know, I did something wrong, like I made some sort of...
Okay, I'm just going to have to slow you down there, Alex.
Sorry. Talking so much, but it's just really frustrating.
Yes, of course, I appreciate it's very distressing, but I just need to get some basic details. So what was the date of the dismissal?
Oh man, she just comes up to me and is all in my face.
Your supervisor, right, the new one, that's who you're talking about? What's her name?
Levinson. Jill Levinson. I'll never forget her name. That woman, she just says to me, I'm a troublemaker. She claims that she told me what to do before, but she said she's going to have to let me go, but she didn't tell me nothing.
So she didn't give you a letter or...
Nothing. She gave me nothing, you know. And I go to Stanley and they make her sign a letter, you know.
Okay, so you mean a separation certificate?
I don't know but I brought this one with me. It's that, because Zenlink like told her she had to do it, otherwise she wasn't going to do nothing. She just came up out of blue, and I'm just standing there with my friend. She says, "Oh look, Alex is talking again," you know. But it's Friday afternoon, and I'm on my bike. I'm allowed to talk as much as I want my bike, you know. And I say that, and she says she doesn't care, and she says I'm always making trouble, and I'm lazy and all that, you know.
And did she say anything else?
She didn't say nothing else. Once she started, she told me I was doing a really good job, right? But this was like, in the beginning, she probably wants to be like really popular. But like a week later, she was just saying to me that I wasn't a good fit. But I was like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. She just says like nothing. She just shakes her head, you know? Like she's just a rude...
Okay, I'm just going to halt you there again. So when you were dismissed, how did she tell you that you were fired?
She said something like she done her best and she had to let me go. But didn't do her best. That woman couldn't do her best if she was tapped on the head by cheese.
Okay, if I can just hold you up again for a moment. So when did you leave the workplace?
Just got my things and went, you know. I just couldn't stick around.
Did she say anything else to you?
Yeah, she said I've got to finish up my duties for the day. And after that I wasn't required anymore. I said, no, you finish up, Jill. I had enough of her now, you know. She fired me like that, like in front of everyone. It was so embarrassing, you know. I was in front of my friends at work and she just comes up, she's just all in front of them and all up in my face.
Okay, so I've got the separation certificate. Do you have any other documentation for me?
Yeah, that's my first pay slip. You know, I kept that as a souvenir because I haven't been paid in months. And I also got this letter. I don't know if you have a copy of that. I got that letter from Jill. She gave that to me about a month ago, but I didn't sign it, you know, because I didn't agree with it because it wasn't true. She's just making it all up. She said stuff like, she reckons she asked me to bring clearance by 3, but she's making it up. She said mid-afternoon, you know, and I did it around 4:15. That was a bit later than I intended, but it was still mid-afternoon, so, you know, I still got all my jobs for that day done.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you might have an argument for unfair dismissal. Let's just go through the application form.